Hello there, and welcome back to SnowRunner. Yes, back on SnowRunner for another Sunday drive. Heck yeah, don't know why I said it like that, but alright. Yeah, we're going to be hopping into another modded map um, by the same modder, Mikey Z, or Mikey SnowRunner, however you like to say it, however you want to pronounce it. Um, I've seen it written a few different ways, but anyway, yeah, this map is called Lofty Ozarks, I believe it is pronounced. Um, and apparently this is the one of the newest ones that apparently they have put a lot of work into. So we're going to go ahead and be checking this one out. So yeah, let's jump into it, shall we? And it looks like we start out in a swamp. Very, very nice. Lots of boulders around. Looks like they used the boulders to mark the edge of the map. Not a bad way of doing things, because we're not gonna see, and we are on the edge of the map. So, but yeah, we go ahead and we start out in the swamp. I don't know what it is, but apparently this person loves to start out in the swamps. It's been a common theme. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was a fun feature. But yes. Also, if you're if you ever hear the audio cut out, but the video's still going, me still talking, things like that, but you hear the audio cut out real quickly, or see a flash, or both, it's because I am alt tabbing, just like right there, as you see it right there, is me tabbing out to check the time on the recording. So if you ever see that or ever hear that, that's what that is, just to be sure. Yes, let's go ahead and check her out. Looks like we've got two vehicles to choose from. Um, and what's not. Oh, and I should also mention too. Oh, is this a road? Just the bank. I should also mention too that um, the low FPS as of late probably has something to do with my graphics card. I have been having issues lately with my PC. It was probably due to the fact that um, it was getting around 95 to 100 degrees where uh, where I do recordings and stuff like that. It probably overheated the graphics card, I would have to say. That'd probably do it. And so I've been having issues with. I think it's been graphics card issues with low FPS and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. Oops. Let's see how we get on. This is one of them racing trucks. I don't know if I have a hitch on this or not, but these are fun to drive. Guess we'll give it a shot, see if it hooks up. I don't think it will, though. No, we don't have a hitch. It's a bit like my monster truck. Let's go have a little explore, then. I don't think this is supposed to be out in the swamp. Oh, to start off, one recommendation I would make is because I often have frequent talks with the um, with the mod author of these maps that I usually play. I would make one recommendation to a change in the description of the map, is to put the DLC, the required DLC, or not required, but well, I guess it is technically required, but is to put the DLC if you use DLC vehicles on the map, because it warns you when you load up the map that there's DLC required. I would recommend putting that in there, but put it as, say, recommended but not required, because obviously I'm playing it without the DLC, so it's not required. But I would say recommended, or say this map has vehicles from such and such mods. They are recommended but not required. Ooh, I like the break in the swamp. I was actually at a place like this long time ago. Except for it was, I mean, I guess technically it was a kind of a swamp because it used to be a lake. Like, I'm pretty sure this was probably a lake at one point. Um, yeah, and it had a road that they had built in between it so that they could cross the lake right there. Because, well, the lake had drained so much that one side was a swamp and one side was a lake. And it sort of acted as like almost like a dam of sorts. But it was more of just a road so you could get across. Yeah, I would recommend putting the DLC in the description section saying vehicles used, this, and recommended but not required. You know, something like that, so that people know what they're getting into when if they're needed mods or something, or needed DLC. Because I don't have all the DLC. Mainly because there's a lot of DLC in this game that I have a lot of it, but there's quite a bit of DLC in this game that I don't care to have. I don't care to put my money in. Yeah. Oh, completely forgot to say that yes, all the map's details are down in the description section. So if you want to know the description section, where to download this map, it's looking pretty good. Where to download this map and what the details are, who the mod author is, how to donate to them if you wish, then all of that is there. Oh, hey, look, a trailer house set up. It looks abandoned, actually. But, yeah, I don't know why they would set up next to this pond. This nasty pond. Here, let me ruin one of your trees. There you go. Put some more dead stuff in your pond. Just being an asshole today. Oh, look at... Oh. I'm liking the edge of that road. It's pure asphalt there. So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do is we need to go find the garage. Hey, look at that! A mission I just have to run over. Old path. What do we got here? There used to be a road heading up the mountain here, but it was deemed too steep and removed. I was looking at purchasing the house up there on the cheap, but I'm not sure where the road actually was. See if you can get up there, please, and let me know what condition it's in. Okay, there's apparently a road that doesn't exist. is deemed too steep. Hmm. A little bit of a... It's very steep right here. I don't particularly care for it. How steep that is, man. If I go off there, I'm done. I am so done. Trees in the road. Get out of here, trees. Oh, we got a logging place. Very, very natural looking. I'm not sure how to get over there. I don't know what it is with you and so steep hills that you you can't get up there with anything. Always. Like, why? Why do you have such steep hills? Look at this thing. Oh, I'm high centered on a boulder. Get out of here, boulder. There we go. Alright. Another swamp on this side of it. Oh, tree. Ooh, that is steep. Ooh, buddy. You're not taking a trailer over that. Definitely not. You freaking fall over. Why is there a cabin on the land over there? You get washed out. You got washed out to sea. Man, people are near trailer houses. They really like camping near water. You don't want to camp too close, unless you want to deal with all the bugs. Okay, then. Wow, dude. You got one crazy field, I would say. That's probably why this road is fucked up, messing with this combine. And this dude has one hell of a field. I don't know about the pumpkins. The pumpkins are cool being hidden in the corn there, but I don't know if any farmer would put a pumpkin patch in his cornfield. He would have either a cornfield and or a pumpkin patch. Maybe it was a pumpkin patch, and then he lazily planted corn. Oh, this farmer would totally have container buildings out here. Look at this guy. Farmers are rich. You know, I was gonna do this with a container once. I just couldn't afford the container. The containers, you're looking at about $4 to $6 grand for a container, and then probably that much more for installing door and a window or windows and stuff. It'd be really crazy. We got another little trailer over here. Got a nice farm. Not too bad, not too bad. I actually like to go into photo mode and go way, way up. So we've got the swamp. We've got the farm over here. Looks like we have a church over there. The church and the pastor's house. Let's go check that out. Let's go see what we got. Okay, really crazy map. It's all over the place, this map. What does that say? Dr. Ions Andre. Is that the pastor? Well, of course, I just answered my own question there, but. Yeah, he has a nice little drive. He's got a little sidewalk. Man, he needs to mow. Nice big parking lot. I don't know, can you, is there a way you could, like, paint lines? I don't know if there is. There's probably not. But then that makes me wonder how the first map had a church as well and had a parking lot beside it. An actual parking lot. You might put a few vehicles in there, maybe put a vehicle up by the pastor's house or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I don't think you can. Unless they put that asset somewhere. I don't think so. I thought it said go to hell. That's how I read it. New objective discovered. Go to hell. Show task. What do we got? One of the townsfolk smashed up the preacher's work truck. Ooh, why? We caught him on camera and he's been arrested at least. The preacher was out of town, but he he does still need it for work. I like the world building. I mean, it's a little bit strange that the pastor has a big old massive truck, some kind of work truck. I don't know if he's like the farmer as well or something. Man, that'd be one busy pastor, man. It's like most pastors. I don't know. Most pastors do have normal jobs, I would suppose, but I wonder what his job would be. Yeah, so very nice. Love the story arc, I should say. I love the story arc so far. It's doing pretty good. I like that. Wonder why there were so many dislikes on this one so far. I don't know, people gonna hate, right? Ah, Freaking autosave. Huge river over here. Just taking a look at that mountain, like how that was a little peculiar the way that was placed. Do you have a town? I wonder. This will have to find out if this place has a town. Where is this road leading? Oof. I'm actually glad I chose this one. This one's a little bit faster than some of those other vanilla vehicles. Okay, we got the docks area. I need to smooth out your roads a little bit. A little bumpy. What do we got here? Is that boat? That boat must be an asset, huh? Oh, I see something you forgot. You forgot to add your distant water, I think. Remember how that one YouTuber that we both watched, he was talking about the distant water? Putting out distant water when you have stuff like this? Or is it the distant water? Am I literally at the edge of the map? That is possible. I take back my statement. You do have distant water. Anyway, continue. Okay, so we've got... Sorry about that little... I see the garage. I think that's the garage right over there. How do I get over there? We got a couple of missions here. We got lighthouse, food and fuel. The lighthouse construction site is busy, is busy night and day. Oh, okay, is busy night and day. Sorry, it is busy night and day, and our crew deserves a hot meal. We also need oil. What do you use? An old oil lamps? No, probably for like lubricants and stuff. We also need oil for the equipment. Okay, so we've got that. Lighthouse lights out. The old lighthouse got some much needed funding from the Preservation Society, and we are in the process of restoring her to her original beauty. Bring us the supplies needed to the construction site, please. Please. Anyway. Yeah. Nice little lighthouse. Oof. Did you painstakingly place these? I would not want to be there. But I'd say definitely for some of these, definitely need to tamp down some of the steepness of them. Kind of bring the road out a little bit further. And you expend it from the bottom side. What do we got over here? What's this sign say? Municipal warehouse? Firewood run. Our family supply of firewood is getting low, and the logging company said you'd be able to bring us a load. If it's not too much to ask, stop by the farm for a couple pallets of food as well. Jeez, this logging company's selling us out. Selling us out to all these other places without telling us. Whoa! Back up, back up, back up! Before I roll over, because this thing does not have a automated winch. I want to climb up here. What do we got up here? Oh, this guy's got his own little pond. Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's where to drop off. I thought it was a different mission. This is a family of single room log cabins. Ah! I slid over into your fuel tank. Preserves. I think you're gonna run out of fuel. It's not bad. Things are. I mean, there's still some things that could be slightly improved on, but they very minuscule, I would say. Like this hill here, you might have to. I don't know. It's to me, it's not as natural. It's with all the mailboxes. I mean, I get the mailboxes up there, but this mailbox, what is this mailbox doing? And then this mailbox up here in the weeds. Oh, we got a little road here. Ugh. I'm so top heavy. I have to be very careful. Uh, okay, we got another lonely cabin, abandoned. Alright, on the edge of the map. Nothing up here, though. Yet. Oh yeah, that's totally abandoned. I feel like I'm gonna get skinned out here if I stay too long. Everybody's got their own pond these days. That is true, though. Like, I know a lot of people that they used to have, or they own some kind of business or something, and then you go to their actual house, and it's out in the middle of nowhere, which I'm fine with. It's really beautiful and nice, and they all have their own freaking pond. They cut out their own freaking kidney bean pond. Invincible warehouse. I don't know if I'd ever go up here with a truck. Auto tow. Yeah. See what I mean? Well then. That's a freaking problem, ain't it? Because I don't have a winch. Plus, I never found the garage neither. I really need a mod that unlocks the camera. And also, I wish it would stop focusing. It says, it's manual, I guess. Stop focusing. Or auto-focusing. Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff up there. I don't know if that was the garage up there, and I was so close. But if that is the garage up there, this road is definitely not safe. I don't know why. But let's go ahead and change to our other truck that we know, which is this one. And we'll be right back with you. Yeah, we're not quite back there yet, but there's something, like I said, I wanted to mention on some of these roads here. The way I would see somebody, if they wanted to asphalt this and tackle it, the way I would see them doing it is, I'm sure you've heard of the switchback, right? Where they have a switchback road that makes so that they can go down steep hills without, making the grade too steep. Just having some extreme grades. That one's not as bad as some of those others, like the other side of this. But plus the other reason I cut back to this because we didn't see going this direction. I'm guessing this road interconnects around. Yes, it does. At least from my experience with smaller roads up in the mountains and things like that. Like if they had like an actual asphalt road, it would be they would do the switchback method, which is going up a slight grade and then making a full 180 basically, and then going up another little grade, and then another 180, and they just keep going that till they get to the top. Something like that. Because I know this game you can't do you can't do a highway system like you would want. Because there's very few assets when it comes to elevated roads, and no ways of actually making your own roads elevated. Yeah, this right here, I don't know. This is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy getting up here unless there's another way. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, that's where I load, of course. Also, for those of you who are new and watching this, the things that I suggest and stuff like that, when I suggest something or when I say something, giving the map a little bit of criticism and stuff like that, that's not me being an asshole or anything like that. I am legitimately just offering some criticisms and suggestions, and that's all it is. It's not me demanding that it be fixed because, like I've said many, many times before, um, the process of creating these maps and stuff like that is completely and 100% free to you as a player. Because, yeah, too many times there's a lot of people that will look at maps like this or something, they'll find a bunch of stuff they don't like about it, right? And then they'll just demand that this be fixed before they play the map again. And it's like, dude, this map is created for free. You have, I have no stake and claim to giving into your demands or anything like that. That's all it is, just suggestions and stuff. Stock the lumber mill. You guessed it. We need raw logs to keep up production. Yes, of course. I'm guessing, yeah, this is where I drop off the logs. I would suggest putting this up on a foundation. The lumber mill, I mean. It doesn't have to be the road around it, but the lumber mill itself definitely needs to be up on asphalt or something. Because all the lumber mills that I ever went to, they had dirt roads coming in, yes, but they had a scale, and before you got to the lumber mill, then they had you would go up this hill, like kind of like here, I guess you would say, maybe not as steep, but I mean it definitely wasn't as steep. And then it had everything was up on concrete. They had a huge concrete yard um, with all of that, but it had a dirt road leading in off of one of the highways. But yeah, this stuff wouldn't work if it was all in dirt and mud. um, all these piles of wood would be ruined being in mud like that. They wouldn't be able to sell it. Just suggestion. Again. Yeah, I definitely put that all up on asphalt. Like I said, you don't. It could be dirt going around it, but definitely needs to be up on asphalt, though. I would say. Again, little minor suggestion. It's not like, oh, 0 out of 10, unplayable. Yeah. Sawmill does not make sense. Where does this go? But yeah, it might be best to cut down on the steepness of this portion. Because as a road that you absolutely have to travel and there's no options, it looks too much of a, or it seems like it'd be way too much of a pain to get in and out of that area with trailers. If you know what I'm saying. So they got a gravel yard here. What do we got? Oh, this is a, I see. That's where we pick up some, ooh, what was that? Was that my computer doing that? Look at that cliffside. Watch the cliffside there. The fuck? I don't know if that's my computer. It might be my computer doing that, or it might be the game playing funny things with that steep cliff shadows. Really strange. Not bad so far. There's a few spots like here that, yeah, I definitely could see somebody's frustration trying to get out of this area with logs. So considering it's the only road in and out, at least that I can see, definitely would be better if it was a little bit safer, considering it's your only option. I don't see any other option so far getting out of here. Unless there's one on that side. That's, purely from a gameplay standpoint. What is going on over here? There's some pile of rubble here. Might need to lift up the dirt. It's kind of floaty. Yeah, so far that looks like your only option outwards to get in and out into the world. Alrighty. I guess, well, I want to take a look at up here. Up here, on top of the mountain. Let's see what's up here. But yeah, I can definitely see myself, at least me personally. Like, it started out good. It's just like, okay, yeah, there's a little bit of a hill here, and then it's just like, oh god. There ain't no way I'm getting out of here with a trailer. So I could definitely see some frustration trying to get out to that main road with logs and end up screwing yourself by losing logs and stuff like that. Just because of how uneven and steep it actually is. What do we got going on up here, though? Okay, we are above and beyond the mountain. Whee! Is this that road that guy was talking about that wants to, or wanted to buy a house up there? Up here? Ooh. Maybe. Oh my gosh, dude. Oof. Ain't getting anything. Saved it. Saved it. That was close. Oh my gosh, the autosave lag. Okay, what do we got? I've been promoted. Oh, that was part of that mission. Thanks for your help. Looks like we can get there using the back road. It's a bargain for these parts. Thanks again for checking it out. Yeah, sure. Not a problem. If I were you, I would definitely build up a way for water not to run by your house. And I would definitely direct water flow around and away from it. Because I could definitely see this turning into a mudslide situation. You're definitely going to have to direct water coming off of this hill up here when it rains. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Oh, I ran over the mailbox that I didn't even think was there. Wait, was this the old road? No. There's no road here. I hope you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, because you're not getting no freaking... You're not getting no regular vehicles up here. You're going to need rock climbing gear just to get up here, man. Get to your house. This road here makes total sense. Getting to this guy's house, and take this back road. It's just a trail because the original road got destroyed or taken out, something like that. Alright, let's get out of here. So yeah, what is that out there? I'm on ice? What? You see that? It looks like I'm going down towards this way. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna die. And there, I'm dead. I'm dead. I slid as if I was on ice. Uh-oh. Well then, I guess that's game over, isn't it? Yeah, that's game over. Right? Oh, we did get the Forester. It's very low on fuel. But maybe I can get it over there to flip over that other vehicle. Yeah, I always wondered what would happen in these situations. If you ever ran out of vehicles. Because they're all flipped over and they can't be flipped back. I guess that would be game over. You just have to start a new game. Let's hopefully I can get this down there in time. Flip over that Sprinter or whatever it is. Yeah, that was really strange. That vehicle goes about maybe 25, 30 mile an hour at its max. And I hit the brakes, tires lock up. I'm like, "Ooh, cool! I'm sliding," and then I kept going faster and faster and faster, and there's nothing. Probably could have let off the brakes, but I don't know why that was. That's definitely SnowRunner physics there. You go too fast, and the game decides you no longer have traction. What the hell? I'm stuck. That was really weird. A pole. I'm guessing the the bounding box of the vehicle. Okay. I should be able to flop her on over. Controller's still going left. Like literally, I'm not steering right now. In this game, it does auto center. At least a little bit. Okay, now. Let's go. Lap over. Back on your wheels. Almost did it again. This thing's very top heavy. Oh. Managed to clutch out another disaster. I don't know. It might have been partial also because of how steep the hill is. Like, I definitely... Yeah, it does take a bit to stop. Or a bit to slow down. Whoa, controller tracking left. And I'm sliding sideways. Yeah, you could definitely carry this, carry the bottom end of this road out a little bit further. Or it's a possibility, or, I don't know. That's up to you, I suppose. If it's a possibility or not. But, that's, something I definitely wouldn't have. I'm not a fan of the super steep hills unless they're, like, back end, tiny, tiny little roads. That haven't been serviced in years and only get traveled on occasionally. So it keeps them into a road because they get traveled on every now and again. Definitely extremely. Uh, I'd say if anything, definitely in front of the logging place would be worth fixing. How'd I get over to you? Is there a road? So we're probably not going to be able to explore every place, but we can definitely hit some of them. Uh-oh. The road becomes, or goes between two trees. They got a nice fence around their property. Very weird fence, but alright. Ow. There's a tree there. I was looking at the fence. What the heck? Ah, creative. Put a couple houses together to make like a complex. And it actually doesn't look too bad. I don't know, the backside of that garage. They wouldn't be able to get out the backside of it, but yeah. Nice little complex you got going on there. Now I'm gonna do something stupid. Oh jeez. Oh no. The assets in the ground, the destructible assets being placed in the ground. Take me to the moon, baby. Whoa, jeez. Uh, yeah. Alrighty. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, other than those few little, the few little bits and things like that that um, I've talked about so far, good looking. I love the world building so far. It's not bad. Or not bad. I just controller tracked left again. I took my hand off of the steering wheel essentially. It's a controller with sticks, but yeah, I took my hand off the left stick. See, if my controller didn't track left, I'd be able to drive most of this game one-handed. But yeah, controller's always going left. So I'm curious then, how do you get to the other side? Oh, we can actually look at a map. Because yeah, see, there was the dock and stuff. Map's got a pretty good layout so far. We'll definitely be doing a part 2, I would say. Oh yeah, there's a huge section of a map that we haven't even been started with. But yeah, I'd definitely say maybe it doesn't have to be an asphalt road, but I'd definitely put an actual road right there through that section. An actual road connecting up the lumber and the warehouse. Being that it's necessary that you have to take that, and there's no other options, that would be my suggestion there. And maybe pull out some of the steepness of, so yeah, from like the bottom side. I'm not telling you how to do it, I'm just suggesting a way that you could do it, is you would take those roads, the bottom ends of them, and kind of pull the road out from there, or about the middle, going downhill, pull it out rather than trying to go up the hill. I don't know. That's up to you. How do you want to do it? I'm just making a small suggestion of what would it be possible. Also, I just seen a land bridge. I just seen a bridge over to the town. I see it over there, but how do I get to it? That is an interesting prospect. Might not have been paying attention enough to see a way over there. It looks like you got a small town over there or something. Yeah, I don't see a way over there. Yeah, I was right. There's no way over there from here. And I'm not gonna test my luck with the river. Cause you would make you make your river like I would make my river. Extremely deep. To where no truck could pass. Only on the sections that I wanted them to go across. Okay, looks like we gotta go through the church. No, not through the church. Oh, we could take this main road here, I suppose. This this main road that goes around by the farm. Very mountainous area. I love hitting those rocks sometimes and they just flip out. It's because if you put dynamic objects in the ground, they collide with the ground as well. So as soon as they go from static to dynamic, they freak out. Yeah, we're gonna take this road all the way back around. And right back to where we were on this section. That's where we came from. How do they have power out to their little trailer houses? That's what I want to know. I don't think there's any local power grid going underneath the ground. Maybe they have like solar or something. Or they have, generators. Yeah, that makes more sense. Generators. They have generators out there. Of course they do. Is that a building up there up on the mountain? Is it like a castle? What the hell did you do up here? That doesn't look natural at all. What do we got? Crash into me. Not as essential as a Dave Matthews song. It was a cold, dark night, and I was bobtailing home. Yep, bobtailing. That's that term that you're driving without a trailer. Yeah, bobtailing home and lost control of my Tega and crashed into a fence. Yeah, I've heard that bobtailing on certain trucks makes them kind of uncontrollable sometimes. Like the trucks are so used to having weight in the back, that's the where they're supposed to run, and when you don't have a trailer, um, they're so lightweight in the rear that they almost kind of float going. It feels like they kind of float going down the road, and they call it bobtailing because of the bobtailed cat, having a short tail. The thing is totaled, and I got the insurance money. Grab it, and it's yours. Oh, thank you. No American trucks? You don't like American vehicles? Just kidding. Oof. Is that his? Down there? I'm guessing that's it right there. I don't know what a Tega looks like. Oh, jeez. Don't stop going left. Controller's gonna get me killed. Also, I do need to find a fuel trailer. The autosave like. What do we got going on? Jeez, I can't stay on the road, man. It's so steep right here. On the... Oh, jeez. Is this a casino? Oh my gosh. A casino. Of course. A casino restaurant. The Motel's restaurant is pretty outdated. Just need a few things and we could be in the modern times. Well, I would say you'd need a road to be in the modern times, but that's just me. Nobody's going to be out here going to your restaurant. Guessing this is where we drop off the materials. Well, I got some construction materials out here. Oh, very nice. Now that's a piece of world building. I don't know if anybody's going to notice it, unfortunately, just because, well, people don't look at this type of stuff when they play games, unless they're specifically looking for it, like me. You got piles of bricks, and then you've got some floating chairs, but it's slightly stacked in there, weirdly. But you got some tables and chairs because you're rebuilding the restaurant. Good world building. You could definitely be applauded for that. I award you 10 points to world building. Awarding points as if I've done this before. And the bricks too. Don't know what you'd be using bricks for, but maybe. Definitely see some like maybe brick flooring or something along them lines. Maybe going for a brick layered wall. Got some concrete bags. Some cinder blocks. Okay. Wood paneling. Oh yeah, definitely everything you need to rebuild a restaurant inside of this old place. Putting a road right there definitely looks like it could be a pain in the ass to get that to work like it should. I see you tried, but I could definitely see having that kind of trouble. The Overlook Motel. Is this new? I don't remember this asset. Looks good though. And of course, the classic everybody has flat tires look. Guy has a boat trailer. He's like, I'm up here. Boat. Ow. Oh, get another vehicle. A little Toyota. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that like a little Toyota or something? Change track to this little thing. Oh, this thing's about out of fuel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nope. Source. Yeah. Put that in my tank, please. Oh, I guess I could have just stole fuel from here. Hold on, I'll be the intermediary. I'm just stealing fuel out of this. Yeah, the classic, everybody has flat tires luck. Don't worry, the original game did it too. Too tired, too drunk. Our driver had a late night and isn't answering his phone, but we know he's at the motel. Would you be able to take his delivery to the fuel station? Was that the same guy that drove his truck off the road? That would be funny. And if not, please make that way. Make it so that, yeah, he was, if it isn't that way, but, yeah, make it so that, he was, He was bobtailing home because he was too drunk to realize that he had a load, or to remember he had a load, and he drove his truck home and crashed it. You know, unless that is the story. That is pretty funny. That she would encounter that, and that's a pretty good way of world building. To get the player to make that two and two connection. To put you're like building an entire story here, and I like it. We have the windmill site open, or we've had the windmill site open for a few years, but the blades and rotors that control the direction as the wind shifts are going bad. The parts we need just came in. So wait a minute. Let's see, the blades and rotor, there's only one rotor, that controls the direction. I don't know how do those, I think those wind turbines, I think they actually have something that measures wind direction, and then it automatically rotates, like it's electronic, and it automatically rotates the blades. And at least that, because I've never seen tails on them. The only thing I've seen tails on are the windmill wells, the ones that pump water. Those ones have a big old tail on them that when the wind direction changes, it pulls the head of the windmill over. I was just trying to think, because I have a little bit of knowledge when it comes to like windmills and wind turbines and stuff. And I say a little bit. It's very little. Let's just say I've been around them enough to kind of have a little bit of knowledge. Also, I might asphalt this road all the way through. Yeah, the Overlook Motel might have an asphalt road in front of it. That makes sense. Just suggestion though. Not needed whatsoever. Right, what do we got? Oh, we got a nice covert. I just wanted to test the bridge at full speed. That side's nice. Might need to slightly left the other side, the other road on the other side. There's a plant in this bridge. 0 out of 10. Unplayable plant in bridge. Just a joke. Yeah, you might need to... you know, I'll just say the road sank. That works too. Yeah, I want to take a look at this covert. That's a pretty good covert you got going on there. See, that makes sense. That makes plenty sense right there. Because they would build the road up and over rather than going down because of the river and stuff like that. So that makes pretty good sense there. Got a nice big old river. That's actually like, oof. This is usually where bridges start collapsing because of the water level there. A bit high. Not saying you should change the river, the water level. That's just in a real world scenario that that bridge would. Well, I mean, it is iron. It might be okay, but the water levels being up that high, that's usually where bridges stand to get destroyed. Whoa, is this the garage? Looks like a garage to me. I was trying to counteract the steering to the left, and then it stopped steering left. Might take a few panels off of the sides of the road there. A little bit tiny. Like this right here. I know that was my mistake for hitting it. That's not the reason I said it. But see this trailer right here. I don't know if you've tested it, but I doubt this trailer is going to go through that opening very easily. A little bit tiny there. Engine's is a little bit small for that road. Oof. What the heck? Nice little truck, a little semi truck you gave me. Very nice, very nice. See, like this. This is the proper size. Definitely worth being open like that. I love the yard. The yard does look good. Nice big open area. You've got, yep, a refueling station. I don't know. It might be cheaty for the. It might be cheaty for the hardcore players, but it'd be really cool if you could fuel from here. If there's a marker to refuel. But it might be cheaty for the hardcore players. Again, take out a panel either side of that road there. Just for the width of some of them trailers are pretty damn wide. Really hard to get through. You got a little scout trailer here. This trailer does not make sense to me. Is this an actual trailer? Yes, it is. This trailer does not make sense to me. Why are the axles in the center? Like, every trailer I've ever seen in my entire life, big or small, even the tiny little single axle trailers, the axles are always offset to the rear, which makes sense, right? But that one in particular decides it wants to be axles in the center. Obviously that's not an issue of yours. That's an issue of the game's trailer, why they designed one like that. But maybe there are trailers like that, and I'm an American, so you gotta understand. Can I get up this? Is this a way so I can load vehicles onto trailers? So is that what you put this for? I would really love that. Never made sense to me why the original game, they have all these trailers that you can put vehicles onto, but none of them have ramps. So it's just like, why did you make that decision to not have the availability to put vehicles on trailers? Hey, look, the American flag. uh, okay. Anyway, this high. Oh, this is the trailer store here. I love the room. The room is very nice. Yeah, I can't put trailers on this. The room is very nice. Nice for very, very long trailers. Nice big open area. I would say other than maybe a little bit more clutter for detail. Not necessary, of course. A garage supply run. Replenish the supplies we need for the garage, please. Sure. Take that. Very nice. They only had enough money to gravel this little bit. I understand. I understand. Ooh, I like that. I like your little walkway to the house there. Makes sense to me. And they got a little... I'm not traveling up there. They got a little thing, though. Very nice. The garage is pretty good. The yard is definitely nice and spacious. Asphalted. Got a, just a general fence around the yard. I definitely say widen up the entrances a couple of panels. One on either side of the road probably would do it. Just for them extra wide trailers. Also, let's go get us a better toy. This one's a bit slow. That's right. It's time for the monster truck. Let's go. My exploring monster truck. I don't have to worry about anything again. Let's go. Plus this thing is much, much faster. Not much, much faster, but I would say it definitely has some good speed to it. Whee! Oof. Don't have to worry about damage though. This thing's a little bit OP. But this will allow us to explore a little bit faster. Being that we're getting a little bit strained on time here. What do we got going on over here? Got the 5-speed manual going on as well. What the heck? We've got another place to pick up logs, looks like. Very nice. Very good way of doing things, having multiple places, because that other place, the way it is now, even if it's going to take me much, much longer to do, I am not taking that other logging place. That's just being brutally honest. I am not picking up logs from that log place. Just because of how hard it is to get logs out of there. It's like, no. I'm not going through the headache. I know that's me being lazy as a player, but I would definitely see that's how most people would look at it. I see a land bridge over there. We got another municipal warehouse. Yeah, why is that asphalt material like slippy? It might have been just this truck. That might have been a coincidence, but still, seems like the asphalt's rather slippy in this game. I do not know why. They also don't expect you to go over 10 miles an hour, so makes sense. And if you ever do, you lose all your traction. That's just how this game operates. Oh, yeah, that's my computer graphics doing that there. I'm pretty sure. If you were to go back just a few seconds ago, you would see the shadows kind of appear slightly black. There's like a bunch of black bits just pop up in the grass and then disappear. I think that's the graphics card not being happy. What do we got going on up here? I was wondering about this building. This really... Or no, was it this one or was it a different one? Hey, look, a fuel trailer. Got a nice yard here. Now, honestly, this is how I do all your yards. Either a hard surface, like gravel, dirt, or asphalt. I would not ever use mud for, um, we can pick up stuff here, but for factories, um, for the the sawmill. There we go. For the sawmill, stuff like that. They would not build that on mud. I don't even think third world countries would do that. Well, maybe they would. I've seen them do crazier things, I guess. Um, immediately take back that statement. But yeah, just most places for sawmills and stuff, they would never build that on mud, um, just because they need to keep their logs dry as well as their cut wood, like the 2x4s, the 4x4s, the panels, the 4x6s and the 6x6s, and all the different boards and stuff that they cut, as well as obviously the building itself would all need to be on a foundation, stuff like that. And just even out in the rural country where I was hauling logs, yeah, it was, even though there was dirt roads leading up to the facility, once you got up there to where you were dropping the logs off with where they'd unload you, that was all asphalted, or not asphalted, that was all concreted. What's with this? Oh, I was gonna say, what's with this mailbox by the road? There's a house up here. That's what the mailbox is for. There's that land bridge we saw. Got some profound buildings, some landmarks. Very good. Now that I got the big old monster truck, I'm taking all the roads sensibly and everything. Isn't that a funny thing, huh? That was not intended. Yeah, we got us, why is it green? Is this supposed to be green? This is a very strange log cabin. I don't think I've ever seen a green log cabin before. I mean, there is such a phrase as building a log cabin out of green wood, but that has more to do with the wood still being alive rather than actually being green. I think that asset took building out of green wood to the level that it's not supposed to mean. Yeah, I see a little land bridge out there. Is that a boat? Did I just see a boat? What is that? Somebody got their boat caught. Yeah, you got a nice little natural land bridge here. Oh, and somebody tried to bridge over it. The way this river is flowing, this bridge would never hold. Don't fall off this fucking thing either. Jeez, look how deep that water is. Yeah, this is definitely not a road for trucks. It's definitely a road for scouts. That's it. Yeah, you'd not get a truck over this. I don't know if I'd necessarily call that a shortcut. That seems like one of those things they call the long cut. I mean, you're cutting out your distance of travel, but you're not cutting out your time of travel. Because it would take you just as long to get across this safely with a truck. Real careful. Because this scout, if I fall off into that river, that's it. Somebody's got their boat moored up to the little dock over there. I love this asphalt, this cracked stuff. Really nice. Makes it look like it's been here a very long time. Oh, they had a tree take out their fence there. What is with the asphalt being ice? Fuck. Game? What the No traction. We have a storm shelter and need supplies for when the tornado sirens go off. I don't know about that, buddy. I think this person's a doom, what they call the doom theorist or whatever. Sorry about your fence gate. For one, I don't see their tornado shelter. I don't see a tornado shelter around here. Oh, is that it right there? It has become Monster Jam all of a sudden. Is that what it's called? Monster Jam? The old Monster Truck TV show? Okay, so they do have a tornado shelter. That's good. I was gonna say. Yeah, it looks like a tree took out their fence. Nice detail. Gotta say, gotta give it to you. Nice detail. Yeah, I think I have a failing graphics card. I think that's what when the graphics go a little crazy every now and again. So this game is very graphically intensive, and that's definitely where it's going to show off. Got some whitewater rapids. See, I was doing this with my stuff too. I was doing kind of whitewater rapidy. I don't know. The only problem is it doesn't have a place where it's coming from. See, mine it had a spring lake essentially. Like I had like a lake at the top, and then flowed downhill from there because it was a spring essentially. Like water was being pushed out of the earth to flow into the river. Let me look at the map here. Actually, that might exist up here somewhere. I just can't see it because, well, that's the edge of the map. How do I get over to... Oh, there's the road. Sorry, my big monster truck cannot see your tiny little electric car tracks. It's so stupid. Got another abandoned barn out here. He's got a couple chicken coops. And a work shed. This definitely looks abandoned. Looks like nobody's been here in a very long time. Yeah, that's the edge of the map. We won't go any further up that way. Woo! Go, monster truck, go. Let's see what we got. Yep, just doing a bit of map exploration. You know, I've noticed that too. I've noticed I've gotten a lot more views and a lot more likes and stuff the fuck is that? These are the symbols. These are the... Jeez, what is happening? These are the symbols that I encountered when my assets were messing up for the bridges. These symbols were hovering above the bridge. Oh, there's the autosave lag again. Look, what the fuck? What is this? It doesn't have a point to snap onto it. There's something here that's the game is not liking. I was trying to run over it some more so we can get a better look at it. Looks like there's another one. There's something there. I was not expecting that. That's funny. Yeah, you got something right there. So that is located right next to that bush, that tree, and that tree. Here's the mailbox here. There's the road, there's the pile of rocks. Little pile of rocks. Hopefully that'll help you locate that, whatever that is. Don't know what the hell. It must be some kind of bush or something. Oh, did I not get this task? Bought a Caleb. We found an old blah 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 for sale. Blah blah blah. And purchased it. The owner said it was a little beat up. Deliver it, please. Okay. So you bought something and then had no intent or no idea how you were going to get delivered until I came along. People. And that's not a problem with the map or the mod or anything like that. That's just that is a genuine freaking people, man. Doing stupid shit. I love this. A little bit big, but hey, it is really nice. You guessed it, we need stuff for the service station. Go get it! I like this. They have a pole shed. A pole shed with a something in there. Oh, I see. It was the ground. You might have to level that out inside there. I don't know. No, most people are not going to see it anyway. I like the place where you can get fuel. That is really nice. The only suggestion I have for this area is I would put the bigger fuel pumps in here. They actually have there's assets I was using for my fuel station. There's these big ones that have like an overhang roof. If you make those slightly bigger so you can fit the big trucks underneath it, and then you manually put in the fuel pumps, they actually have the asset for the fuel pumps are also individual. I'm sure you know. I don't know why I'm telling you. You would know this already. But yeah, I would take those and put those in like a couple of long strips along here. That would fill out the space a bit more, make it a bit better. Just a aesthetic suggestion. Again, not necessary. It's not demanding or anything like that. I do like the big fuel station though. That's pretty nice. You can get your trailers. Oh, it looks like one of those. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those big fuel stops. Those big truck stops is what they call it. I'm sure you've seen them along the major highways. You got those big truck stops that they have their own set of fuel pumps for like trucks, and then they got the fuel pump sets for cars. You have more than enough space to do that here. Maybe design it like one of those if you have those around your area. I mean, you got more than enough space to do it, I would say. Again, just a suggestion for anybody out there listening. Our regular delivery from the farm didn't come in yet. We got an email, and the driver showed up too late. Can you run to the farm for us? They will load you whenever you get there. Sure, I'll do it in my pickup. How much food do you need? They got this big old massive trailer. I'm just like, but I have a pickup. New trailer discovered, fuel carrier. Nice. Also, there's something. Oh, wait, what's here? What's here? Oh, this is where we gotta bring a drowned something. Okay, makes sense. What the fuck? Anybody else hear that noise? You got a couple of trucks here. Are these for me? I'm just bumping into them. Oh, the White Western Star. That was one of my favorites. Vanilla trucks. Definitely a good truck. That wasn't until we got the better ones, but I like the field trailer store. I like the trailer store. Very nice. Oh, and then back out to the tiny little highway road from a big old gas station. Got a lot of trucks around there. A lot of trucks around here. This guy fancies himself a truck driver too. He got no road up to his yard. What the f... Okay, there's some kind of bush that's causing that to appear. I think. It's got to be a bush, right? Because that was not there a minute ago. It's popping up when I run it over. Huh. I have no idea. I just sold one of these. From the DLC truck. Oop. Oh, there's your entrance road. At least you got a couple of rocks to keep some privacy from the local gas station. And he's got his own like little pole, little light pole. What a lucky guy! Got a light pole to light up his little mud drive entrance. If anything, I would say this road's a little bit small. Might widen it out a little bit if at all possible. Get it so you can at least fit one way each direction with a vanilla truck. Ugh. Got some trees down in the road there. What do we got? The foundation for our solar panels is cracking. Oof. And we need new slabs. Also, metal planks. As the bases are starting to rust. Metal planks. Metal planks. Metal planks. The reason I'm saying it over and over is I'm trying to figure out what they mean by metal plank. What the fuck is a metal plank? Oh, that's for over there as well. They got solar panels, nice. Port upgrade. So this is the big missions. Lumber mill upgrade. We are ready to upgrade the lumber mill finally. The trailer just got off the boat, and we need a few other things to start the upgrade. Oh, you gonna put like a foundation or something underneath it? I can definitely see that. That'd be pretty cool. I like this building. This building is very nice. Very well placed. Oh, this is where we pick up stuff, of course. Let me read this other mission. It's time to upgrade the ports. the port facilities. It's a big job, but necessary as business is booming. All right. And also this, maybe change this to asphalt or concrete. Considering it is a solid port. I know these slabs. I've used these slabs. Also, um, your crane can't reach. It's not able to reach the boat. Just a small little detail. Sorry. You know what I'm like. Yeah, this would be a better material if it was asphalt, but I've got a nice little fixing station. Truck fully repaired. Nice, thank you. Oh, they even repaired the damage. Alright, what else? Oh, brakes. Got a nice little covert there, too. That makes sense. Very good. Oh, yeah, we already accepted this. This was the solar panel thing. This little road here. So where we drop it off. So this is their little solar panel field. Probably shouldn't drive in here. Might get yeeted to the moon. Ah! The fuck? I'm stuck against something. Oh, can you not hit the wall? Nope. Wow, that wall really gets you, doesn't it? I like how it follows me. Got some distant water out there. Sorry about the distant water comment earlier. I keep getting stuck along this. The fuck? That's the game's fault as well. Didn't realize the barrier would reach that far over. Like, yeah, look at I can't even drive on half of the road. Okay, 3/4 of the road. I can't drive on 3/4 of that road because it's too close. That's a fault of the game, though. Being too restrictive. Got another big old truck here with mud tires. I'm guessing you don't like the American trucks. Except for the little Chevy pickup. What do we got here? Oh, is that where we drop off something? A warehouse, I think. Or is this my shop? This is my new shop. Yep, this is my new shop. I'm now a car vehicle mechanic. I could just see it. Whitestone Industries across the top there. And it's not possible, not in this game. Definitely what I would do if I was If in my map, if I was making it and it was possible to put letters on things, there would definitely be a few buildings that I'd have my name on. Or my channel's name on. Because that's what I do. I always like industry. I like building industry. Things like that. Developing things for the wider world. Tree! Okay, what do we got left? Oops, sorry. What do we got left to discover? Oh, we got a few. Oh, we haven't been up to that warehouse yet. Alright, I normally don't do this, but for the sake of time and the sake of my sanity, because of how slow the vehicles drive, even modded vehicles drive slow. Put your gasps in the comment section below. I'm not doing it based on the story or because I flipped or anything. By the way, I'm just doing it to save time. Why is this freaking truck yellow? So weird. Whatever. I was just curious about that. Yeah, I'd say definitely for these entrances, take a panel. I don't know if they come in twos or one, or if they come in a single panel. They might come in a single panel. I definitely take a panel out of each side, maybe slide that light post over to the next panel, take out a panel on each side of each end of these smaller entrances. And just so you can fit trailers down them. Because I could definitely see myself getting my trailer stuck on there, trying to get it through. Just because how small that area is. Oh yeah, we haven't been up this way yet. This is the observatory. We have an observatory out here. Good place to put one too. Is that a road? Oh, you had to do that. Yeah, I know why you had to do that. Why you had to put dirt right there. Because you can't put two roads up against each other. They can't be on the same. They can't be. You can't have two roads in the same world tile, which is the stupidest fucking thing. Because making intersections is damn near impossible. That was one thing I could complain about the editor. That always pissed me off because it's just like if you're what happens if you're trying to make an intersection? Do you just not make the intersection? I mean, it's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing that they would make the editor like that. They wouldn't just because they made the editor. The game devs made that editor. They made it the editor and the PDF for it and how to use it. Like, it's great to have the editor, but they made some really strange decisions. Because they can go in and code the game to where they can have intersections. And make the intersection proper and everything like that, but we can't, which is the stupidest thing ever. Quite the observation. Another good name for that would be an astute observation. We have the new scientific equipment that just arrived in the port. Go ahead and drop it off when you get the chance, please. An astute observation. I think that's a meme, I believe. It's definitely a saying. It's definitely a very popular saying. An astute observation. Definitely a good place to build an observatory, though. Out in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere. Everybody likes their Chevy pickups. They like Chevy pickups, but they hate big American. They hate the big American trucks. Like like Freightliner, Peterbilt, Cat. They like their Russian trucks. I think that's a choice of like the game developers as well. It's just like, what the fuck? There's big American company, or there's big truck companies too of the American variety. I guess they couldn't afford the licenses for them. Maybe that'd be the only thing I could think of. That would make sense anyway. Oh, we forgot to keep going. Oops. Maybe when I start been thinking about this too. I was just like, when I actually start being able to make money at this and being able to have funds to improve the way I make videos, I'm definitely going to purchase a really good editor um, that I can edit videos with really easily, and then I could definitely make these map reviews much better than I currently do. If you know what I'm saying. What do we got up here? Geez, that's worth a lot of money. House expansion. This old house just won't do it for my partner and I. For me and my partner, might be a better way. I'm nitpicking now, I'm sorry. Uh, we were able to save some money and are ready to build a new place next door. The crew will be ready after you deliver. What am I delivering, a baby? Just kidding. Let's see. So there's a place in the center there. Nice. Somebody's got a nice hovel. I love the mailboxes out next to the road because, yeah, no mail delivery truck's gonna freaking go down their little mud paths. It always, with this type of stuff that even exists in real life like this, it's just like, how do people get their vehicles in and out of these areas? Do they just have big old monster trucks? Whoa. That's a bush. I just saw the leaves. I saw the leaves go flying when I ran that over. Yeah, there's definitely a bush that's causing that to happen. Yeah, so he's got a nice little scout trailer. Yeah, I don't think I can hook trailers up to this little thing. Or this little thing. This monster truck. When I was trying to hook up that fuel tail. Oh, no, I can. Huh. I couldn't hook it up. Oh, you know what it might have been? I might have had the modded rear bumper. I shouldn't be pulling this trailer, by the way, because I don't have a drop hitch. I do not have a drop hitch. So this trailer should not be pulled. But I'm not pulling anything on the trailer, so I think it's fine. I'm just gonna steal the trailer. Mine. Also, how do we get over to his house? Just run through the fence? Oh, there was a driveway. Sorry about your fence, dude. Build a better driveway. And maybe I'll think about taking it. Otherwise, I'm gonna run down your fence. Our electrical equipment has failed, and the windmill blades are spinning for no reason, basically. What? Okay, I mean, sure. We ordered a new assembly, and it's just got into the port. Grab that container and service spare parts, and we should be good to go. Comma, please. Again, just nitpicking. Yeah, I think it would be best to work on your some of your roads that are really steep. This one ain't so bad, but some of them are pretty bad. They're very, very steep. Definitely would work on that a little bit. Again, just as just a suggestion. Oh, you know what you could do as well that'd help you out for this one. Take this lower bit right here. Take this lower bit right here as a starting point, rather than having it go up and then down. We have another big old building up here, though. Isn't this a warehouse? Yeah, this is that big warehouse up there. Oh, there was a truck up there? I didn't even see it. Oh, there's another little fuel trailer there, too. Big old warehouse up here. But yeah, take this and cut this down further, I'd say. That might be a way to do it. And then take this, and then take that lower section and start there. Definitely pull your road out a bit further, along with your landscape, of course. Just so that the roads are not so steep. What do we got up here? Got some god rays from the moon. There's that bush again. I think that's a bush, I'm not sure. It seems like a bush, but... Oh, look at this big old thing. Hey, you do have an American truck, then. Pacific. That's a Pacific P12, isn't it? No, that's not a Pacific. Looks like a Pacific, though. It's a boar. I could see where they could get boar. Big old flat. They're big old fucking nose. Just topping this guy. Everybody's a freaking logger around here, but they expect me to do all the work. What a bunch of assholes. Like, they all have these big old trucks, but they request me to deliver stuff. And me alone. Yeah. Let me up. I still have yet to use all-wheel drive on this thing. Not because the map's not hard or easy or anything like that, but because the truck is just too OP. But I gotta have an OP truck. Whee! Love the pink sign out in the distance. They think there's some great motel that's going to make them tons of money, and they don't realize the area they're in. That really nobody can even get to it. freaking hilarious. Like there's a reason that somebody sold that motel because it wasn't making money because there's no business out there anymore. What's this? We grabbed this, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. Yeah, we haven't been up this way yet. Hold on. Ooh, we're hitting over our 2-hour mark. Might not be able to upload this to Rumble, but you know what? I'm willing to accept that for this one. Just drop the trailer and go. Screw it. It was stolen anyway. A little bit dusty there. The old country road. This one's a bit bumpy. Oh, we haven't been in there yet either. I wonder how you get there. Birds. Like I'm traveling like 60 miles an hour down this road. Kicking up a lot of dust. Yeah, how do you get to their warehouse? Oof. Ran over something. Wait, there's a road here? What? Jeez. Yeah, I didn't travel down there because, well, I've already seen it. Or we could already see it. Oh, man. I could definitely see somebody's frustration trying to get in this area. If this is the only way in and out the proper way. Oof. Oops. That was my fault. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we got another logging place here. Like, I could definitely, if I'm gonna haul from this logging place, I could definitely see myself trying to find a better route, per se. Looks like they've downed a lot of trees in this area. Ah! The God rays. They're too bright! Because, yeah, getting out of here, if this is the proper route, you can't even get a trailer through here, hardly. If this is the proper route, I could definitely see some carnage happening, considering how bad this road is. Because, yeah, doing the logging stuff where I worked... Oh, my suspension is broken. I'm a low-riding monster truck. Where I worked, the roads were... Um, the roads were small and thin, but they were never destroyed or anything like that. They were about like this, I would say. Let me repair this real quick. There we go. That's better. Yeah, right this little section where I'm sitting on right here, that's about what the roads were. They were mostly level. They were hardly ever sloped on one side or the other. Like this right here. There ain't no way. If I have even if I have just logs in a truck, I'm tipping over at that point, and there's nothing to grab onto to keep me from tipping. So I'm never going to take this road for logging. It's just not going to happen. I would definitely tip over. Just being how steep it is right here. And that's game-wise, from a game perspective. This road needs to be flattened for most of it. It could have a few little potholes and stuff in it, but not... that's a bit too much. Nobody's going to want to take logs out of here. Out of this one specifically. And that'd be in a real-life scenario, too. If I was driving a truck and they told me to go here to pick up logs and I'm looking at this road, I go, no, you guys need to fix that road first. I'm not risking my life because you want to be lazy and not fix the road. Because even the companies that contract to us to pick up logs, like they cut the ones that cut down the tree would be the ones that would contract out to logging or to trucking companies would come pick up the logs. They would actually they would fix these roads here. If they ever got if something was to wash out like this, they would either dig a new road around. They would dig a pass in order to get around it, or they would find a way to fix this one. This one's probably too far gone to fix. They'd probably have to carve a new one, but yeah, because they would have somebody come out with bulldozers and stuff to fix it or whatever, if need be, to make a new one. What the fuck is that? What is that? Still curious. But yeah, I could definitely see somebody getting frustrated trying to... 2 out of the 3 log locations seem pretty hard to get logs out of at all, even if you're just hauling in a truck, no trailer. But yeah, unless there's another way to get out of here, which I don't see. Again, don't see another way out. Seems like that's the way you intend players to go. That definitely needs to be leveled. I'm not saying, make it super baby mode, super easy or whatever. I'm just saying that... What is out here doing that? There's something out here doing that. I'm just saying that it needs to, I can definitely see a lot of frustration coming from there. To where it's just like, okay, well, no. Definitely the buddy that I sometimes play games with, I know he would be a lot more harsh than me. About it. He would see that and go, nope, sorry, He's not going to find another way. He's just going to flat out refuse to do the mission. I know, he sounds like a bit of an asshole, but that's just the way he is. He's very, very blunt. But yeah, if anything, I'm... What the fuck? If anything, what I would be doing... Oh. Wait, is it part of that tree? There's something there. Maybe a few things causing that. The fuck? Ah! Seeing those up here. Yeah, if I was to go and do this mission, to pull logs from this specific one, I can show you exactly the way I would probably take. Let's see. Put on the four-wheel drive just to keep speed, I suppose. I am... let's see. I'm going to take my chances. This route right here. This is where I would go. Oop. Not there specifically. Maybe not there. Let's see. Not there specifically because of that hole. I would come around where the logs are. I'd probably attempt... I don't know if I would attempt this. Yeah, I might attempt that. I might lose my trailer though. Maybe I wouldn't attempt that. Maybe I'd attempt something else. Yeah, that's not the way to go. And vanilla truck is not going to charge up the hill. That's just not going to happen. But yeah, there's a different way I would. The fuck, dude. Nope, can't go down there. I'd probably take away over here somewhere. Maybe here. I'd probably go down this hill. Yeah. Yeah, that'd work for me. I would just slowly make my way. Slowly and methodically make my way through here. In this area. In this general area, we'll say. Just for the sake of time. I'd probably take this slope down through the trees and stuff to try and get down to safe ground, because this road is fine if you're going slow, which is you're going to be going slow. This road is fine up until this point right here, where it starts getting sideways. And if I try to slow down at all when I'm going along here, even if I'm going slow, but if I try to stop because my trailers are tipping or because my truck starts to tip or whatever, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over sideways. I'm not going to be able to make that. Most trucks aren't going to be able to make that. Maybe I'll be your official map tester. Wink, wink. I'll be your official map tester, and I'll test your maps for you. I'll take vanilla trucks and try to pull the some of the hills and stuff and such. Oh, is that where they taken down trees up over there as well? Looks like they took out a bunch. Unless that's another place to pick up logs. Got some more windmill towers over here. Oh yeah, they would definitely fence it in. Oh yeah. Again, barely wide enough for the trailer. Got some more windmill towers, or got some windmill towers here, a little generator house to keep them going. Is this the night watchman's house? I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Nice little house over here. Looks like he's got piles of wood with a tarp that's only covering half of the wood. Again, not a fault of the map maker, that's a fault of the asset that, or the fault of the person, we'll just say, the quote-unquote person that decided to tarp half of their boards. the one half, or the middle half of the board, the middle third. I was like, yeah, good enough, that'll keep them dry. And the ends are gonna warp. Yeah, getting logs out of this area would be, considering this looks like the intended way of want players to go, and it's the long way. I would definitely make that safer. But if you do decide to make shortcuts, then have those shortcuts be unsafe and uneven. Make it so it's way more dangerous. Like, if they get lucky, they might save some time. But yeah, it's even this right here. Barely not going to take a truck over this. I didn't realize that's what that road was intended for. Yeah, even a real life scenario, I would absolutely refuse to service them. If I was a company, or if I owned my own truck and trailer, they would hire me, and I'd be like, "No, you got to fix your road first before I haul logs." That's way too dangerous, man. Because you're not gonna pay. You're not gonna pay out to me if I flip my truck because of your crappy road you decided to let wash out. I think that's all of the map. I think we have discovered all of the map. We have looked it all over. We've traveled it. Oh, we didn't travel this road here specifically. But we can clearly see. Oh, there's some. Never mind. We haven't seen all of the map. But that's most of it. There's a bit down here we haven't seen. Um, but for those of you watching, you get the gist. It's a pretty good looking map. I would definitely say some road work. Ha ha ha. Road work. Some road work definitely needs to be done. Again, not for not exactly for making the level quote unquote easier in difficulty or whatever. but some of those roads do seem to be intended for the player to take, and then you make that the only possible route that you may or may not flip on. Seems like a pretty bad trade-off. I've got another covert. Those are actual coverts, aren't they? Oh, looks like a covert. Looks good. It would definitely be worth making the intended routes, even though yes, they are long. The intended the long way around, to make that the safe route. But if you're going to put shortcuts in, then make those to be like that, to be very uneven, very steep, very easy to flip over because you decided to try and take a shortcut. That makes sense. But the main routes, the ones that are intended for players to take. Holy shit, that's a deep hole. Damn. That route, I guess that's my only two main complaints, is that route, this road here, since this seems to be the intended road. Again, you can correct me if I'm wrong about any of this, it's fine. I definitely see this being the intended road, and this over here being the intended road for both this and these two areas. They don't have to be asphalt, they don't have to be solid material or whatever. That, that's a difference of opinion, but it might be a difference of opinion too to make it safe for people. But being it's the only way in and out, I could definitely see people going, nope, I'm not doing that mission, or I'm not delivering from this place, and nope, I'm not doing any missions here or delivering from this place. Because those two places seem, to me anyway, and I have I have a decent amount of experience, I would say, hauling logs in this game and in the real world, of course. I can definitely see that being very hard, next to impossible, with anything that has any kind of a tall center of mass. That being said, anything that's a trailer or a truck is going to flip over. Even if you're going extremely slow, there's no points to really catch on to. There might be some points over here to catch on to keep yourself from flipping, but this one specifically doesn't have any, for one, and for two, that road is very, very unsafe for hauling logs in. So if I was to play this map fully, I'd be like, I don't think I'm going to do this mission, stock the lumber mill, because getting vehicles in and out of here with trailers, if it's not just a flatbed truck, getting anything out of there, I'm going to have a pretty good chance of flopping over and losing my load and beating my head against the wall trying to get up just this one little short section. Being that's the only route, and that's the only road in and out. In this main road, I'd make this safer, and then make it more dangerous out here, so that people are like, well, I don't want to take that long route. I'm going to try and go through the swamp. Well, make it super dangerous, and it takes forever. Rocks. Obviously, when they get down to the swamp, deep waters and stuff, trying to get over to a main road because they decided to not take the main road. Then I can see that being dangerous and whatnot. There's some stuff up here that we didn't even look at. That's okay. We're gonna end up missing some things. I'm guessing those are the logs on the map there. We're gonna end up missing some things and whatnot, but that's okay. The gas station, that was definitely a good one. Might fill out that space some more, but overall, pretty damn good. The church parking lot, very nice. Might flatten this road out right here. I don't know. That's but uh, that's more of a kind of thing. This guy built his house in a weird place. Why would he do that? I do not know. Oh, there's the autosave lag again. Just a few suggestions though, but like I said, um, just to remind everyone with that's watching this content, I am not demanding. I am not saying that I'm never going to play this map ever again because of the things in this map or any of the suggestions. That's all they are. Everything that I talk about this map may seem like I'm being a bit of an asshole, but I'm just giving it some decent criticisms. It's all in good fun. It's not malicious in any way. Um, it's not demanding. It's not or anything like that. They are just suggestions and just basic criticisms. We all got to remember that it's not to not take. We got to remember to not take stuff personally. And I know the map maker doesn't take the stuff that I say personally. It's just everyone else might. Um, just because that's the way it is. And you have to explain yourself this way, even though people that have been around for a little while have heard me say it a million times over. Um, they heard me talk about it. It's just like for anyone that's new, we just got to remember not to take things personally. We also got to remember that this map, along with all the other mods on this game, stuff like that, all of it's made for free. It's available to you for free. There's no money to be made because you can't. So they are doing this for free. That's why I have I suggest stuff and I do criticisms in good faith, just to see the map do better, get higher likes and stuff like that. But they're just suggestions. That's it. I'm not I'm not here, looking for a fight or anything like that. Um, and my opinion is my own, and I could be wrong, and everybody else can be wrong. So. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode of SnowRunner. I'm glad you decided to join me if you watched all the way through. I'm glad you decided to join me on another look at another map. Um, Again, I could definitely see where some of the frustration is coming from for some people, and why some people are just they're either not rating it or they're rating it poorly. Um, there are some places in there um, that definitely is frustration for people and kind of the beating your head against the wall type of stuff. But that's up to the mod maker whether they want to fix it or not. That's just suggestion from me, and I'll probably go back to the other map next weekend. I'm sure. I'll go back to the other map to finish it. I was kind of excited to take a look at this. It's a very well landscaped map. I would say there's a few bits that you can definitely tell could use some work as far as landscaping goes. Some of it definitely does look man-made, square, um, square mountain tops and stuff like that. Maybe smooth those down to be a bit more rounded because you know how nature does with erosion and stuff like that. It's definitely rounded. Um, they're never square unless it's a solid object that cannot be eroded so easily, like a rock or something. I don't know. But I definitely understand where the map maker's coming from with certain decisions because certain decisions I know the frustration there too. Um, I've definitely done my share of roads. Definitely not as much as this map maker has or as any map maker has. Just with that one map, doing roads and stuff is one of the most laborious and hard jobs for maps. Like you could landscape a map, make it super beautiful, have all your roads laid out where you're going to put your roads and stuff. And as soon as you put the roads in, it fucks everything up. It makes it a pain in the ass to fix. I understand. So I also understand if no changes are ever going to be made. But yeah, they asked me to play the map, and I'm just giving my honest opinion on it, so that we're all honest and fair here. So you're not getting, you're not give me or having me just give you full praise and that's it, and then everybody else is just like, what the hell? That doesn't seem genuine. I want to be genuine. So, but like I said, again, that's going to be it for this episode of SnowRunner. Gonna go back to the other map for to finish up finish up the missions and stuff like that, um, and whatnot. And you know, congratulations on making it all the way through. If you didn't skip or whatever. But until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.